Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another 3DS Game Ideas video. And this time I'm going to be talking about one that has been on my mind for a little bit, and this is another Mega Man game idea, and that would be to make Mega Man ZX Mega Bonds, which would be the duology for Mega Man ZX and ZX Advent. I almost said Advert. Advent. I was like, yeah, advertisement. Yeah, that's yeah, that's not happening. I haven't seen Mega Man ZX anything since Mega Man ZX Advent has come out. And like you can tell that they're meant to be more to the story, but whatever. But basically all I wanted to say is I would just like to see just like a new revamped Mega Man ZX version. I want those games to come back out, but newer revamped versions of them. Like just like this. Give you two ways to play the game, where you can play each one as an individual isolated game, or a second option where you can play the game from one leading into the next. Like if you play Mega Man ZX Advent, when you pick the male character to be your character avatar, you get the female character from the last game would be the one representing the ZX armor at that point, while you have the the A armor, and it flips when you pick the female character. The male character is there from the previous game. So what would basically happen is when you picked your characters, when you picked let's say when you start the first portion of the games, when you first start ZX, you pick I forgot the characters' names, but you pick the boy, then you'll automatically start Advent as the girl on that same save. Or if you and vice versa, if you start with the girl and ZX, then in Advent you would play with the male character. The male character, if I remember correctly, in ZX Advent is a Reploid, not just a normal human. He's a Reploid. But either way, it's still. Point being, I think that would be a nice way to refresh it, and it would be also cool if they would allow you to carry over some of your some abilities, like from the previous game, where they would carry over to the new character in the second game. Like they actually no, maybe not, because there'd be no explanation as to how that happened. But I think the one thing that could carry over would be the Omega form, where you get Omega Zero's form and take that once you unlock it. But they'd have to have a different way to unlock it in original ZX, because there's no Game Boy Advance slot on 3DSs. So you wouldn't be able to do it. They just have to allow you to be able to go into it and fight him. Probably make the fight harder, like make him a little bit tougher or make him do more damage, so it's a harder fight for you. That way it kind of balances out. They don't necessarily have to revamp the graphics. What I would like them to do, instead of stretching the screen, would be to widen it so that there's just more area covered on the screen at a time for the top screen, and they could leave the graphics the same. Like they don't have to change anything about it. Just leave it the same as it is. But that's really it, because there's not much else that they could really add, because it's pretty much, it would still be the same games that were originally on the DS, just as a duology. And again, this is me suggesting things to Capcom that I know that they have had to have thought about already, and it's like nobody's doing it. Like, nope, we're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to do that. It makes too much sense. We're not doing that one. No, sirree. I hope that made someone's day and they like bust out laughing. I hope you weren't drinking or eating anything when that happened, but I hope that just like made someone's day right there to have me make that ridiculous voice. But I want to see this happen. Like Mega Man ZX Mega Bonds, Capcom, get on it, make it happen, do it. That's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me, and until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.